Entonces, go. Good. Sit. Good. Right. In. Right up. Okay. Around. All right, so I'd like to present for you guys our newest class of black belts before martial arts. We have Jackson, Cooper Stowe, and William Cole. So let's start by giving them a round of applause. A long time, right? It's definitely been a long time coming. I'm very happy and very excited. This is one of the most exciting things I get to do as a master, is to promote my students to black belt. I know it's a very singular event. It kind of culminates all of our training, right? It's important that we remember that no event exists in isolation. It is not just today. You didn't just show up today and boom, you get your second degree, boom, you get your first degree, right? You guys put a lot of hard work and preparation and time and energy into the result. Correct? Sure? All right. So, well, I want you guys to think about all that hard work. That's what adds the value to what you're doing, what you're receiving. It's not just, sometimes my students, like when they start, they'll come in and they'll ask me, how long does it take to get a black belt? Well, you can order one on Amazon, it'll be here in 48 hours. Okay? But that's not the same thing. Okay? What we're earning today is not just a piece of fabric that goes around our waist, but it's something that carries a significant amount of meaning because of the sacrifices, because of the time, because of the energy that you invest into it. I'm very proud of you guys as my students. I hope you guys are proud of yourselves for the effort work that you put in. You are stepping outside of the norm. Most people join the school, join any school, they don't make it to this point. You guys stuck it out. You guys put in the hard work, have the patience, the courage, the discipline, everything necessary to earn what you do. Now, just as no event stands alone in isolation, no man is an island. We are definitely supported by the people around us who have to sacrifice and have to contribute their energies and their efforts as well. So today is about you, but it is also just as much about our family, our friends, people who support us and give us the love and the energy that we need to be able to accomplish that what we set our eyes on. So I hope that while you're performing today, you're thinking about not just the work that you put in, but also keeping a little bit extra to kind of show your appreciation. Make sense? All right, so as we do these events, they're always structured pretty similarly. We're going to have whoever's being promoted to the lowest degree of black belt. First degree. He's going to demonstrate for you guys an empty hand form, a weapons form, and some braiding material. And then Jackson will do the same on his turn, but all this stuff is their selection. So they told me what they were going to do. Behind our showcase is to always give you guys a chance to perform at your highest level, highest degree of confidence, and absolutely show black belt quality in all the areas. I'm highly confident that you guys will be able to achieve this, and I look forward to seeing what you're doing. Now, we're pretty well set up to make this happen. Bill will give you a chance to take off the mask. And Jackson, if you wouldn't mind, the staging area, we're going to hold it for a while. Well, Bill. Okay? Not that talking, you got to listen to me a little bit longer. Just going to pray for me, sir. Okay. Now, in addition to all the materials that, how many forms did you have to perform? Whoops. We had 4 beginner forms for you. You had your trying strike material. Yeah, I mean, you had at least, at a minimum, if you're trying to like return the best of the plan, at a minimum, you're at 7 NPN forms.
Just something like this.
No. Big one.
So there's a large volume. Right now, they have practical essays. The first thing about those, they always compile the same theory, and that is, what does it mean to be a black belt? Now, I'm not going to read the entire essay, but I do like to draft some of the things when I read them. Also kind of resonated with me as an instructor, as a teacher, and kind of establishing some more connection between myself and my students. The first bit was Bill's opening line. Ever since I was a kid, I was fascinated with martial arts. And my dad's here today, he can attest to that. I've always been a fan of martial arts. It's been a very important part of my growing up. I was always captivated, right? Not just the techniques and the movements, but the culture and the allure of that kind of Asian. So once my son showed an interest in martial arts, I knew I had to find a quality school and get him enrolled. First, my motive was simply to help my son succeed, but I quickly fell in love with the art. Important that stood out to me about this goal is that he started in martial arts discipline, and there's also a little bit of that ever since you were a kid mode. And this very closely matches my initial experience in martial arts. My girlfriend at the time, she's now my wife, expressed an interest in training, so I decided to support her. We enrolled in school together. I quickly fell in love with the art. I think it's nice that your initial progress into training so pushed it there. So we're going to start with the forms of swing today. Sharp bell, are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Yep. The form that we teach our advanced curriculum. So the purpose of Studion is to revisit basic techniques to find new empowerment. So what you saw there, if you're familiar with martial arts, are some pretty rudimentary techniques, but build an expert job demonstrating the way that some of those even basic techniques can be put together into very effective combinations. Now, so as I opened with today, this has been a long time coming. We had our black belt testing for you guys. Do you remember the date? March 13th and 14th. Okay, we are almost exactly today, 6 months later. Now, this event usually is hosted within 2 to 3 weeks of the completion of that test. So I wanted to draft a little bit from your essay as well. They kind of showed the degree of patience it's taken, not in just the preparation, but now the final execution of your test. So all the sweat and effort without the payoff. My dream of becoming a black belt was actually going to finally happen. Less than a month before my test, I injured my foot. So I took 2 days off. When the pain did not subside, I made an appointment with the dietitian to find out that I had required surgery, correct? Coverage for the surgery is a minimum of 6 to 8 weeks. It could take up to a full year for recovery. So ready for testing? Injury happens, right? So he persisted, came back into classes, refreshed his memory, honed his execution, and then stepped into a position to be able to test successfully for his black belt. Initial administration of patients, initial administration of dedication, determination, all very important final completion of testing. which staff will we demonstrate this today? Staff forms, some means number 3. Sequentially, all of our staff forms are always numbered level of decrease. 1, 2, and then 3. 3 is the most complicated staff form that we have. It's also very exciting, a lot of high energy, very complicated techniques. So to close our performance, Bill's going to put on a little bit of a breaking show for us. He's going to demonstrate 3 different breaking techniques. So if the instructors, you guys please step out. But I want to finish by actually citing Bill's words that went directly to the heart of what I have all of my first degree applicants post their essay on. Which again, what does it mean to be a black belt? A black belt can hold a lot of different meanings for a lot of different students. And I like to make sure that my students in their essay kind of have a very clear image of what they're hoping to accomplish. So what does it mean to be a black belt? It's not just the belt itself. It's having confidence in everything I do. I now am part of an elite group of people that are held to a higher standard. His way of life, mind, body, and soul. Being a black belt, my first instinct, rational, find ways where a fight will not need to take place. Knowing that I will be skilled and have the confidence to defend myself and my family if it is a fight. That is the last resort. So, you train hard, you spar, you practice fighting technique. That's what differentiates martial arts from other things that are just other activities, other pastimes that might also have some of the character development or some of the physical components built into it. You learn self-defense skill. And there's an industry expression, there is no confidence like self-defense. When you're in a room and you know that you can handle yourself, you can protect yourself, and those that you care about, it does have a very discernible feeling associated with it. I'm glad that you're able to share that. But moreover, I like that your primary emphasis is being on the rational this section, but not having that be your first instinct. But once you have that confidence, you no longer feel it's necessary to default to that. That is definitely the characteristic of the embodiment of type of training. So, well, as a black belt. All right, so. So, Good. Similarly, Jackson had to draft an essay. However, once students have spent time in our black belt ranks, they begin to study our black belt freedom, which is 12 lines of kind of what it means. Again, what I finished with school on was what it means to be a black belt in our school. How do we embody what it means to be a black belt? What are the traits that are the expectations of our instructional staff upon our black belt students as they're being held to that higher standard? And having written those down, the students are required to study them 2 lines at a time, and then they get to select from the ones that they've studied their own topic for the composition of their second black belt application essay. Then, do you recall the essay topic that you selected? That's fine. Fair before reviewing it. I did. Jackson chose, I seek to honor those I represent. Which for a young man, I think is particularly significant and definitely represents what we hope to instill into our students. Again, I won't be reading the entire essay, but just selecting some of those parts that really help me. I believe that honor means many different things, but it's a very important part in any relationship. Doing what is right can be hard for me at times. Part of honor is making good choices and being confident in your choices, even other people won't agree. I agree with you 100%. There is another industry expression, that is honor is doing the right thing, even when other people won't. How you behave when no one else is there, that shows your sexual integrity. And if we can be consistent with that, even when no one else is around, still make good choices. We're under peer pressure, group maybe dictating a little bit what they would like to see happen. You have the confidence in yourself to stand out and do what you know is right. I'm proud to know that as one of my students, selected that, focused on that, and you're taking that with you outside of school. We're going to open up your MPA form as well. So what would you like to demonstrate to us today? Follow it. Okay, now, if you recall, the form that Bill and Jaxson was a revisiting of basic techniques to find new empowerment. Separately in our black belt curriculum, we have Solvent, which is a form that was generated intentionally with higher level techniques. So I'm glad that Jackson selected this one. I look forward to seeing you. Jackson, would you like to move your master? You're welcome to do so.
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice execution of sliding your feet, excellent kicking skill, nice relaxed shoulders. All of those things are quintessential. They're perfect embodiments of what we try to instill in our students for our movement system. But black belt level execution of small. Very well done, guys. Please take a second, grab a knife. Get ready for your next. Now this again, because of the delay in our being able to host this event for you guys, is a little bit of an atypical station. What this event should look like. This is actually a second through black belt form. But Jackson having completed his testing, he eligible for this prior to having received this portion of his promotion. So the form he's doing is one that is typically reserved for secondary black belts, and this is the first time that Madison is receiving their secondary black belt perform material from that portion of our curriculum. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, so Jackson selected this because that's what we're currently working on. And again, this is an opportunity for him to shop. We want to definitely show the material best with and strong about. they selected to do that's harder and belongs to that more elevated position on curriculum instead of testimony his strength and his character and his willingness to tackle. Just a little bit more from your essay. Okay, so honorable. Athletes have responsibility. The good and bad choices we make, consequences that come with it. Very wise for such a Now, some examples of how that's manifested in the studio for Jaxson. Saluting the flag, bowing to my instructors, shaking hands, saying yes, sir, or no, sir, are all ways I can show honor in my martial arts class. But I know I can do a little more work in other ways to live more honorably and show more honor to others. Now, sometimes when you think about those notions of bowing to the flag, shaking hands with others, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, those things typically fall under what people construct as the respect side of martial arts. But that Jaxson latched on to his way of showing his honor was significant to me because to me it demonstrates a show of humility and a show of respect for himself as an individual and for the respect for those trained to him. So that we're viewing those behaviors that others would see as identifiers of a respectful attitude. That's something that Jaxson chose to leverage in the honor capacity. Demonstrates to me that he is taking that notion of humility and hoping to bring that in outside of this as well, show that more in your other relationships outside of this. How's that coming? Glad to hear. Let's continue to work on it. That's the other part I wanted to talk about. Specifically, is that in his essay, he included the notion that it's something that he wants to grow in. And most of the time, these essays, they tend to be testimonies of our strengths. But that Jaxson decided, hey, I know that I still need to work on this. Demonstrates to me again that attitude of humility, that acknowledgement of self, and again that kind of coupling of respect, humility. So Jaxson's going to demonstrate Yunhi for us. I don't have to ask him what we have. And Yunhi is a very quick, very elegant, very smooth knife form. I look forward to seeing the same level of performance from this. Okay? Together, show these guys a nice bow. You have to give me your ready. Our school record for the fastest performance of Yunhi is just under 19 seconds. So if that felt like a short form, it is very quick. You follow what Yunhi means? Like a light flashing through the smoke. So if you sometimes lost track of the knife while he was doing it, that's correct. It should be very quick. It should appear in this like a light flashing through the smoke. It's an excellent performance of what that material is. Now, half short, quite strong. You're simple, very close. And in closing, Jaxson stated that I appreciate all the help and support from my mom, my grandparents, my instructors, who pushed me, helped me. I understand the challenges associated with being the time that I spent here in the studio, those are sacrifices that I make. And young people are starting to recognize that other people have to sacrifice in order to be able to do the things they're passionate about with a high level of maturity. And again, it shows that humility and it shows that acknowledgement of other people around. And it does take work from other people. And grow as more grow as a young man, that attitude is only going to firm up those relationships. That appreciation. Happy to have you as Secretary Michael Jaxson. Working back through already. Okay. Okay, good. And then Jaxson's going to finish as well. I'll demonstrate a little bit of breaking material. Breaking up break. 3, 4, 8, 12. economics works, right? Can we go face it back? Yeah. Good. I know. Actually, that's the first. And goes aside, and then Bill, if you'd like to rejoin us, please, guys. And how did you? Okay, we have turn on face this way. Good. Real? Okay. We got so this portion, we're going to do in 3 phases, right? First, presentation of your black belt testing. You guys recall, at the testing, one of the first things we did was talk a little bit about what's significant about martial arts in our life. And I realize it's 6 months removed instead of 2 weeks. If you recall, you're lying. What did we say? Down for you. I remember, I wrote it down so you can remember, okay? The martial arts is significant to Bill because its purpose is something to aspire to. As human beings, we need growth. We need something to motivate us to move forward. So I hope that this you can place up on the wall and put it somewhere to keep it front and center in your mind and help you continue. Jackson, do you remember? Jackson said that martial arts is significant to him because it gives him confidence. All right? I'm very pleased to know that you have that confidence. It shows when you step up in front of people. Okay? They'd rather die in public. That would public can be difficult too. You guys for your confidence, your purpose. Okay? So this is going to go useful. I also presented a little stone, something you can keep on your desk or wherever you like, to remind you of the courage necessary to live as a black belt. Yeah, Jackson, come see. Okay? Now, also unique in this context is that this is the first time we've had a promotion ceremony where one of our grandmasters has been on hand to be able to present to your students. Now, typically, I like to do that myself. Imagine, but today I'm referring to get out loud. Grandmaster Thompson. So as I call your name, you're going to come up and you'll see Grandmaster Thompson. Moving forward. Good. Good.
고려 당수도 forcibly 부렸다. 위 사람을 고려 당수의 일단 과정을 수료한 자로 인정한 2020년 9월 11일 고려 당수협회
Good. Good.
고려 당수도 세컨듀리 주니어 블랙벨 위 사람을 고려 당수의 2단 과정을 수료한 자로 인정한 2020년 9월 11일 고려 당수협회
So what's next will be the presentation of the bells. Jackson, that includes once you make these, we'll just class, okay? Then I'll ask you guys. After you now, okay? All right, now for your belt. One, turn on what you're smoking. Please turn around and take off your belt. Jackson, you will do the same. One of the things I opened with was that no man is an island, regardless of how many years they have under their belt. You no longer have need of this belt, do you? Right. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to think about who supported you. Talk about it in your essay. Talk about it in yours as well. I'm certain that someone figures heavily and prominently in your mind as far as who would advocate for you, who stood out as someone who supported you, pushed you, motivated you, sacrificed for you. As the person that you're here with us today, who you were presenting first level belt and your first black belt. So is there someone here today you'd like to invite out before to join you? Very happy with this way. Sometimes instructor, sometimes as a training partner. And those are significant. Like you guys have takes a lot. And then in Korean custom, we always present with two hands, show our full immersion of ourselves into the act of giving. And then Danielle and Jessica, it's your turn to face this man. You guys deserve a round of applause as well. This way. And thank you very much. Bill and Jackson, on seat. Grandmaster John. No. Jackson, on feet. Additional mark for your achievement. Receive your first reward. Now, this is not something that we entrust. Focus, arms. Okay, jump, shit. You get here, function. You did for this day, right? That's going to take function. I want to see you guys here in a second. We'll take some pictures. We'll have some food. We'll last a little bit, and I'll put on a slideshow. Sound good? I'll take care of that one. Congratulations, Jared. I know all this stuff. Please take good care of your certificate. Have that side first. Back to the question.
Bill.
No, we're gonna. No,